Hey y'all, welcome to the Style Chronicles. I thought I would share with you guys how I apply my eyelashes, false lashes, to my lids. And I got a request actually from a family member to do this, so I thought I would go ahead and take the opportunity to do it today. I left my makeup very simple, so I don't have any heavy eyeliner on or anything. I wanted for you to really be able to see my lid. If I put liner on, then you'll see a dark band and you won't really see where I'm placing the actual lash. So yes, for a actual cousin of mine, her name is Nellie, and she requested that I do a eyelash video. And I learned from her. She speaks English and Spanish, but she we're actually Facebooking each other. And in her message, she asked me if I had a video for pestañas. And I was like, what is that? So I looked it up and realized that that means eyelashes. And then I told my husband and he said, yes. He said pestañas are eyelashes. He said Pestanas Falsas would be false eyelashes. So I thought, oh, that's neat. I learned a new Spanish word. So I'm going to show you how I put on my Pestanas Falsas for Nelly. Okay, before I get started, I will go ahead and tell you the ones I'm wearing are Red Cherry number 82. And these I ordered, they're 100% human hair. I ordered these off of Amazon.com, and you can just type in red cherry lashes and a bunch of things will, pop up, and then you just pick the ones you want. And they come in like sets of 3, sets of 6 on up. I mean, you can order a pair of 100, a set of 100 if you want. I ordered the 82s because this is what I read online that Kim Kardashian likes, and I wanted a very full, very thick lash, and so that's what I went for. There are tons of other ones, lots more natural. Of course, there are the dramatic ones as well, so you can kind of just choose your own from there. There are not very many good pictures or examples so that you can get an idea of what the lash would look like on. I didn't find very many of those. However, from the look of the lash, I thought, well, it works for Kim Kardashian, right? So, okay. So that's what these are, and I will put the place I got these at down below. And then the lash glue that I prefer to use is the Revlon Precision Lash Adhesive. And this I just like because it's in a tube, so I don't have to worry about it getting, like if it's in a little small tube, I don't have to worry about it getting smushed and the product popping out because it's in a hard plastic tube. And the other thing too is, since it's not in a squeeze tube, I don't have to put it out, on my hand or do anything like that. It's got an actual brush that you can use to apply it, and it is white. When you brush it on, it goes on a blue, kind of a neon blue, and you'll see that in the video. When it's really, really tacky, it turns a darker blue, and then you can put it on your lid so you know kind of where or how long to wait by the way the glue looks. And then when you get it on your lid, it dries clear. So once it's on, it's clear and it's gone. You don't see it anymore, but it's just a really nice glue. It stays the entire day if I want to wear them the entire day. So I have no complaints about this glue. I actually really like it. And lastly, a pair of tweezers. And these are just a pair of Anastasia tweezers that I use for my eyebrows that I will use to attach my lashes. And I like this because it just gives me a little bit more control. It's skinnier than my actual fingers are. It would be difficult for me to get in there with my fingers to apply lashes instead of, using these. So it just gets me closer to my lash line without the chubbiness of my finger in the way. That is that. Stay tuned and I will show you how I applied these to my eyelashes. So thanks so much for watching, and I will tell you my next video will probably be an underlash video. So just how I apply those underlashes to the under eyelashes of my eyes. That's become kind of a big trend lately and I'm loving it. So stay tuned for that. Okay, so to start, you're going to get your glue, your lashes, and a pair of tweezers. And you're going to take your lashes and find the inner corner of the first one, and so that would be the smaller area, that would be the inner corner. get it onto your tweezer. And I like to hold it in the center right there, so you have a lot of control. Then you're going to take your glue and apply that to your lash, like so. Then you're going to let it dry a little bit, and this glue dries clear, but it goes on blue, so you can see it. And you're going to want to let it dry up a little bit before you set it, so it becomes kind of tacky, like not dry but still wet, but tacky, so it's sticky. So you want to wait a couple of seconds for that. And then when I place it, my lashes are already curled and I do have mascara on. Now I am missing some lashes right here. You can see where I'm missing a bunch right there. They're growing in slowly. You want to apply that center section right there, as close to the lash line as you can, super close. And if you're not too great at doing this yet, like I don't have any liner on, you could always put eyeliner on and then put this on top, and you really could not see, you won't be able to see the difference. But for now, I'm just going to do it this way so you guys can see how I'm doing it. And this I'm just going to place directly onto that area of my lid, onto the center, so it's attached in the very middle. And then I will go in and adjust the sides, bring that down and into the outer corner right here. And then this side, I bring it down and into the inner corner right there. So it's directly along my lash line, as close as possible to my lashes. And I set it in the center first and then do the outer edges and push them in. And then you can take your finger and just make sure that it's really pushed on there. And then wait a couple minutes and make sure that they're brushed up. So that's the first eyelash. And for the second one, you're going to find that inner corner again, which would be this one, because it's a lot, you see how they're smaller and then they taper larger towards the outer end. And again, so you don't want to touch the glue, the inner corner. So you've got the center set, and then go in and just push it into place. Like so. And you can see a little bit of the glue. Like I said, you can see on this eye, it dries clear. Okay, so that is how I get my lashes onto my lids. I hope that's helpful. I hope that gives you a little bit of an easier way to do it. It's really not that complicated once you have done it several times. Really and truly, I say maybe 3 times and it just becomes second nature. It gets to be very easy to do. Initially it's a little awkward, to get in there, but that's why I suggest using tweezers. It lets you really get that lash close to your lash line, and it doesn't get in the way like your fingers do. And then simply attach it in the middle and then do the ends. Really and truly, it doesn't matter if you do the inner corner, the outer corner. after the center. Once that center is anchored down, you know, you can adjust from either direction. So hit that. My only suggestion would be get it as close to your lash line as possible. It, like I said, is easier if you wear eyeliner. It's a lot easier because you have a little room to mess up. You don't have, you know, you don't have to be so precise as to like when you're wearing simple shadow like I have on. The liner can kind of cover up any imperfections or any, you know, strays in your line. And then if you wanted to do like a wing line or anything like that, you could do it before and then touch up afterwards. So you could add a little bit, you know, gel liner or liquid liner or whatever into that lash line. So that is how I do it. And I'll tell you really quickly what I have on my face. I've got on the Urban Decay Naked Basics eyeshadows. I only have on Naked here, and of course, well, all of these, these four. This is my highlight, these two as my lid color, and then this in my crease. And that's it. It's just a very bare naked look. On my cheeks, I've got on Tarte's Adored Blush, which is just a little baby pink color. And on my lips, I've got this Mirenesse Glossy Kiss Cheeky Kiss lip stain. It's in number 8, Cheeky Kiss. It's just kind of a, you know, lip balm stain at the same time. It's pretty, it's moisturizing. And then my foundation is my MAC Studio Fix Fluid. I love that. What I am disliking right now incredibly or immensely is the concealer, and I'm using Cover FX's concealer in light, and it does not nearly, it's so thick you want it to be nice when it goes on, but it really does not do anything for my dark circles. You can see them a lot, so I really don't care for that. But anyway, that's that. Hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful day so far. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to Nellie for watching and for requesting this, for asking me how I apply my eyelashes. I know there are tons of videos that, you know, you can watch on YouTube, but I really do appreciate when you take the time to ask me how I do it. So maybe, you know, my method is a little easier or helpful, or, you know, you get something out of it. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Okay, one more thing. To remove them, all you have to do is find an area to grab onto that does not have one of your natural lashes. So make sure you're not grabbing some of your natural lash. Just make sure you've got the tip of your false lash, and then just tug off and they pop off fairly easily. I mean, it's nothing, you know, you're not pulling. You just want to make sure, like I said, that you don't grab your natural lash when you're doing that. And then I like to take mine and store them in the container that they, you know, came in, nice and flat. So it kind of keeps that natural curve of the lash. And then you just do the same thing on the other side. Make sure you're not grabbing your natural lash, that you're grabbing an end not attached to your lid, and then just pull up. And you don't rip or tear or anything like that. Just very gently pull off your lash, and just like that, and the glue comes off. And then, like I said, just store them however you want, but you can, you know, there's actual lash compacts you can get to store them in also. But for me, I just store them in there. And then next time I use these, I will pull them out and clean off the glue before I apply them to my lashes again. But that glue just kind of helps it stick on there. And that is how I store my lashes and how I remove them. And you can see my natural lashes here. And you know, sometimes my natural lashes just don't cut it. For dressy occasions, I really do prefer to wear false lashes. Even when this lash is at its fullest, when I do have lashes that are full grown, they're still, you know, like this. They're squatty, they're not really long, they're not full or anything like that. And I just love the way that false lash makes my eyes look. So it just kind of opens them up. I don't have to really think about my hooded eyelid and, you know, my crease or anything like that too much, because it just opens the eye a lot more. So that is that. Thanks so much for watching.